What's up, Yogi? My name's Anna. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're watching this video, then lucky you, because this is the first video that I am posting to YouTube. Whether we know each other from in-person classes or the internet or we've never met before, I am so happy you're here, and it would make me even happier if you could hit that like and subscribe button. For my first yoga video for YouTube, I thought it could be a good idea to dedicate this practice to my favorite time to practice, which is the morning. So this is going to be a flow to just help you wake up your body, shake off sleep, deepen your breath, and really get your head in the right space to set yourself up for success in your day. You don't need any props for today's class, just your lovely self and a mat, and meet me when you are ready. Hey everybody, let's get started. We will begin in a standing position, so go ahead, step to the front of your mat, feet about hips width distance apart, and take a couple shoulder rolls all the way up to your ears, and down your back, 2 more lifting up, and rolling down, 1 more here, big shrug, lifting up, and shoulders roll down your back. Let your arms be down by your sides, turn your palms forward. Feel free to close your eyes here, just sensing your body in this moment, your weight grounding down into your feet, stacking your knees over your ankles, your hips over your knees, shoulders over the hips, and the crown of the head open towards the sky like a big spacious dome. Let's start to inhale, reaching the arms all the way up. Exhale, floating the hands down 2 more times. Inhale, reaching up, syncing your breath with your movement. Long exhale as the hands float down. 1 more time. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, floating the hands down. And then join your hands at your heart. You can close your eyes if they are not already closed. And let yourself call in an intention for your practice. So something to help you set the tone of your day. Maybe you're calling in a day filled with focus, maybe more patience, more gratitude. Whatever that is, we will seal our intentions with a breath. Big inhale, big exhale. Good, slowly blink the eyes to open. Let your arms come down by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, grab your left wrist, take a side stretch to the right, and then we'll hold here for a moment. Keep your weight in your left heel and press your hips to the left as you lift your torso up and stretch over to the right. Good. Coming back to center, breathing in. And exhale, changing sides, grabbing your right wrist, taking that big side bend up and over to the left. Letting your hips shift to the right, keeping your chest square forward and really lengthening the right side of your body. You'll inhale, come back to center, maybe finding a gentle back bend here through the upper chest. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need as you hinge from your hips all the way down. First forward fold of this practice, so you can take your time here, maybe finding a little bit of a sway or nodding the head. Then we'll inhale to a flat back halfway lift, pressing your hands into your shins or your thighs, lifting your heart parallel to the ground, letting your shoulders roll down your back. Breathing in, lengthen your heart forward. Exhale, forward fold again. Really let your head go. Inhale, rise to stand. So we'll start to flow this all together. Exhale, grab your left wrist, take a side bend to the right. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, grab your right wrist, side bend to the left. Inhale, back to center, option for that gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold, diving over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, send your heart forward. Exhale, forward fold a little deeper. Second time through, here we go. Inhale, rising up, reaching up, greeting your day. Exhale, grab your left wrist, side bend to the right. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, grab your right wrist, side bend to the left. Inhale, back to center, option for that little back bend to lift your gaze. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. And then this time we'll exhale, meet back in downward facing dog. Stepping your feet to the back of your mat, lift your hips up really high. All right, so this is the first down dog of this practice, maybe the first of your day. So taking a little bit of movement here, you can start to pedal it out through the feet, maybe bending to one knee, bending into the other knee, or nodding, shaking the head yes and no a little bit. We'll slowly find some stillness in downward facing dog, pressing the mat away with your hands to really feel your arms and your spine lengthen. From here, inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot in between your hands. And if your right foot doesn't make it, no worries at all. You can go ahead, pick up your right foot with your hand and just kind of help it step forward. Drop your left knee down on your mat. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Reach your arms to the sky. And you have a couple breaths here. Turn your left hip slightly forward as you aim your tailbone down. So if you feel that arch in your low back, really feel your tailbone scoop forward and slightly up. And lift the sides of your waist as well. So really getting that stretch in the front of your hip. Breathing in here, stretch through your fingers. Exhale, take a twist. Left hand comes down. Lift your left knee as your right arm rises. Good, and we'll hold. Really ignite your back leg. Press your left quad up. And feel your rib cage rotate, peeling your right rib away from right inner thigh and leaning your heart back a little bit. Breathing in, lengthen through your right fingers. Exhale, plant your hands down. You'll inhale, send your right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your right knee. And we'll take a couple leg circles here. So just really stirring your thigh around in your hip socket one way, and then changing direction the other way. Yep, just being kind of loosey-goosey with it. Good, let's inhale, straighten your right leg, square your right hip. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank pose. Let's come forward and hold our first plank of practice. Woohoo! Okay, so you can drop your knees down, always an option, or keep your knees lifted, really engaging, pressing back through your heels, zipping through your inner thighs, squeeze the pit of your belly up and in. Let's inhale, shift slightly forward. Exhale, lower your knees to the mat, bend your elbows back to bring your chest and chin all the way down, hands under elbows. Inhale, baby cobra. Let's hold here for a moment. Really anchor your pelvis onto the floor, low back is long. Elbows hug in, nice, breathing in to lift up. Exhale, lower down. Let's flow. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lowering down. Good. Inhale, rising up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Very nice. Inhale, high plank or tabletop, but push the mat away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reach your hips up and back. All right, left side. Here we go. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, stepping the left foot through or using your hand to help your foot get all the way up. Drop your right knee down. Inhale, low crescent lunge. All right, couple breaths here. Really stretching up, stacking your shoulders over your hips and watching for your low back arching, pointing your tailbone down. Good, big inhale. Feel your hands kind of reach up and back, expanding through your heart. Exhale, let's take a twist. So right hand comes down, lift your right knee, open your left arm high, and we'll hold here. Keep pressing your right heel back, stack your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders, and really feel your rib cage, your spine rotating in the twist, breathing in. Exhale, planting your hands. You'll inhale, send left leg high. Exhale, taking those couple knee circles, moving around one way, and going the other way. Again, just kind of being loosey-goosey with it, opening up the hips a little. Inhale, straighten your left leg, square your hips. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank pose, rolling forward. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, all the way to your mat. Flowing cobra. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, lowering down. Following your breath, inhale, lifting through your heart. Exhale, lower down one more time here. Inhale, baby cobra, shoulder blades squeeze. Exhale, lower down, nice. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's breathe in here and breathe out. All right, so adding on, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Again, stepping right foot through. You'll inhale, low crescent lunge, so reaching up. And then from here, exhale, bring your hands to your heart, tuck your left toes, squeeze your thighs together. Good. And then inhale, high crescent lunge, lift your left knee off the ground, sweeping your arms back overhead and holding here. Nice, hug your right hip slightly back. If straightening your back leg is kind of irritating your low back, then bend your left knee a little bit, finding some softness there. Nice. Big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, shifting forward from your hip creases. Exhale, we'll twist. So twist your torso to the right. Hook your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. You can also rest your left knee on the ground. That's going to help you balance here. Or have your left knee lifted, really engaging through your back leg. Again, lift your right rib cage away from your right thigh. Squeeze shoulder blades together, engaging your back. Good. Stay with it, breathing in. Exhale, lizard pose. So place your hands to the inside of your right foot and then readjust your stance here. So toe heel, your right foot towards the edge of your mat. And you can stay here with your left knee down. It's a really nice stretch. If you want to add on a quad stretch this morning, go ahead, bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand for your left foot. Ooh, and that is a pretty spicy hip opener. So stay breathing here, staying present with whatever's coming up. Awesome, yogis. You have one more inhale. Exhale, plant your hands. Right foot steps back. And now shift your weight to your left hand. Pivot your heels to the left. Inhale, side plank, reaching your right arm high. You're going to rock it out here for a couple breaths, yogis. So option to place your left knee underneath your hip. That is also going to help you get a little more balance. Otherwise, go ahead, stack your feet. No matter where you are, I want you to lift your left rib cage, lift your left outer hip, feeling your oblique engage. Press the floor away from you. You are awesome. One more inhale. Exhale, plant both of your hands. Now take a breath in. Feel that strong plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, all the way up and back. Awesome job, yogis. Let's do that on the other side. Here we go. Inhale your left leg high, reaching up. Exhale, low lunge. Left foot steps through. Inhale, low crescent lunge. So we've done this before. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Tuck your right toes. Charge up your legs. Big transition. Inhale, high crescent lunge, lifting through your right knee. Arms come back up. Nice. Just a moment to hold here. Let the right hip turn forward. Feeling your spine really tall, really elegant. So nice. Breathing in, extend through your fingertips. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, hinge forward from your hip creases. Exhale, let's twist to the left. Turning your torso to the left, you'll hook right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Press your palms evenly into each other. Turn your heart up to meet your thumbs. Start to unite your thumbs towards your heart space. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, lowering down, finding lizard pose. So you have to readjust your stance here. Hands come inside the left foot and your left foot will toe heel over towards the edge of your mat. This is a really nice hip opener, right? You can stay with this just as it is. If you want to add a little more, option for that quad stretch. So you can reach back with the left hand for your right foot. Maybe you're leaning the heart back, helping yourself wake up with this nourishing movement, nourishing breath, breathing in. Exhale, plant your hands. Left foot comes back. Start to shift your weight towards your right hand. Inhale, side plank. You got this. Send your left arm up. You're going to rock it out a couple breaths. So maybe your right knee is underneath your hip, right? Slightly more stable. Feel your right hip bump up, squeezing the right side of your waist. Awesome. Holding this, you're almost there, breathing in. Exhale, both hands plant. Inhale, finding your strong plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes, awesome job, yogis. Full inhale here. Full exhale. Inhale, shifting through your plank. And then exhale, just drop your knees down. We're going to find a little bit more spinal movement. Inhale, cow pose. Roll your shoulders down, lift your chest up. Feel your heart stretch away from the floor. Exhale, cat pose. Round through your back, head goes heavy. Inhale, cow, lift your tail, lift your chest. Exhale, cat, push the mat away, dome your spine. Good. Inhale, cow pose, lifting your heart a little taller. Exhale, cat pose, let your head go a little heavier. Really nice. So return to your neutral spine. We'll move into puppy pose. Keep your hips over your knees. Start to walk your hands forward as you melt your torso towards the floor. So your forehead or your chin can be on the ground. Feel your arms lengthen and soften your heart. So slightly deeper back bend here, melting down. And then as you're ready, no rush, slowly stacking your hands back under your shoulders. And we'll find a seat on your heels. All right, so we got a couple more back bends. Let's do 2 rounds of camel pose. So if you're like me, I need some extra support for my knees, so you can roll up your mat a couple times if you want that support. Your knees will be hips width distance apart. Let's do this first round with your toes tucked. Place your hands at your low back, hug your elbows in. Now let's take an inhale to prepare. So keep your tailbone pointing down, but your heart will lift up, lifting the gaze up as well. And then as you exhale, begin to tip your heart back in space. Maybe you start to look back a little farther. Good. So elbows still hugging in, pressing your heart up. Good. And then as you're ready, squeeze your core to stand back up on your knees. Your head is the last thing to rise. And then have a seat back onto your heels. So you're just going to give yourself a moment to reset, feeling your spine come back into neutral. And we got round 2. Okay. So for round 2, you can do this with your toes untucked or tucked. I'm going to do it with my toes tucked. Hands come to your low back again, encouraging that length in your low spine. Elbows in. Inhale to prepare, puffing up your chest, lift your gaze. And exhale, starting to look back, tipping your heart back. Relax your jaw here. If you can do this without strain, option 2, send your hands towards your heels. Keep pressing your heart up into your sternum, relaxing your face, relaxing your jaw. Sips of air here. Nice. And then as you're ready, hands return to your low back, sitting up with control, head's the last to rise. And then finding a seat, sitting on your heels, letting that energy settle, because back bends, they're so nice to do in the morning. They're energizing for the nervous system, but just giving you a second to re-ground. All right, yogis, let's start to wind down your practice. So you can unroll your mat, bring your legs back around in front of you. We'll prepare for staff pose or dandasana. Feel free to bend your knees to give yourself some movement in your pelvis, sitting up tall here, and see if you can support that posture without using your hands. Yeah. Then keep that nice posture. You'll inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, folding forward over the legs. We've done a lot of back bending, so let this forward fold be pretty easy feeling. Now, bending your knees is going to help you with that. Just following your breath. If your hamstrings are feeling more open, maybe the heels start to press forward. Letting this fold be full of ease. Slowly rolling yourself back up and make your way onto your back. So once you are down, go ahead, hug your right knee into your chest, sending your left leg long. And taking a little twist here, bump your hips to the right, drop your knee to the left. Right arm can be open into a T shape or a goalpost shape. Maybe your eyes are closed for the rest of your practice. Slowly coming back through center and letting yourself change sides, hugging your left knee in, sending your right leg long, and then taking that twist, bump your hips to the left, drop your knee to the right. Arm is open in a T or a goalpost shape. And the head can turn to the left here as well. Letting your body become heavier. And slowly coming back through center. Hug your knees into your chest. Let's give yourself a generous hug here. Wrapping your forearms around your shins, squeezing everything in, breathing in. And exhaling to release out into Shavasana. Lay your body long on your mat. Your legs are long. Your arms are long here. Turning the palms up. Notice if there's any residual effort, any residual tension. Letting all of that fall away. Embracing this moment of quiet, of peace and stillness. Full of ease. And you can absolutely stay here as long as you need. If you are ready to come back into your day, starting to move the body again gently. Slowly re-waking yourself up before rolling through one side and pressing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Again, just giving yourself one more moment here of peace before moving into the rest of your day with intention. Join your hands to your heart center and we will close with a breath. Big inhale, filling up. Open mouth, exhale. Open your eyes and have an amazing day. Thank you so much, yogis. You did a great job. I'll be releasing videos about once a week, so be sure to subscribe, check them out, and I will see you again soon.